Here, and this is my ODU extra point video. Now I'm here today to talk to you about the Ohio State Buckeyes, and not just about the Ohio State Buckeyes, but the huge debate going around the country as to who should be the starting quarterback in 2015 if Braxton Miller decides to return. Now, Braxton Miller, he's a great quarterback. No one can deny him that. Two-time reigning Big Ten Player of the Year, offensively. Probably would have been three-time if he had not torn his labrum in the offseason and it required surgery, and he's out for the year. Everybody knows that. He was a Heisman contender, and nobody denies that he's a great quarterback. Now, JT Barrett was thrown into the mix as a redshirt freshman, and he played, I would say, decently well against Navy. Against Virginia Tech, he did not play very well. He threw for 3 interceptions. The offensive line did not really help him, and he had no idea what was going on. He was exposed, as the words that I would like to call it. Anyway, if you guys remember, back in 2011, Braxton also was thrown into the starting mix as a freshman. Many people forget that because of the 2 great years he's had after that. Anyway, through his first 6 games in 2011, Braxton Miller threw for 372 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. Now, if you think about it, those numbers are pretty good for a freshman quarterback who's more known for running the football. But if you look at the first 6 games for JT Barrett, he's thrown for 1,615 yards, 20 touchdowns, and only 5 interceptions. Now, those numbers are very, very different. I mean, a staggering difference. Now, if you look at the season as a whole, Braxton Miller threw for 1,159 yards, 13 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions. Now, if you really think about it and you really look at the numbers, JT Barrett has already eclipsed his yards, his passing touchdowns, but he has thrown for 1 more interception, and that it probably doesn't help that he threw 3 against Virginia Tech. But if you look at the past 4 games, JT Barrett's thrown for 17 touchdowns and only 1 interception. Now, that's a huge difference. And if you look at what's ahead for JT Barrett and what he could potentially reach, he could possibly throw for over 3,500 yards, 40 touchdowns, and only 10 interceptions. Now, if you look at the numbers based on the past Heisman winners, those relate very, very similarly. Now, in my own opinion, I believe if Braxton Miller shall return to the Buckeyes in 2015, I feel that he should not be the starting quarterback. I feel as if JT Barrett is a much better fit for Urban Meyer's offense in running and passing the ball. Now, if you look at JT Barrett's rushing stats, he's not really known so much as being a runner, but through the first 6 games, he's ran for 383 yards and 4 touchdowns. If you go back to Braxton's freshman season, he ran for 715 yards for his whole season. Now, if you double JT Barrett's stats right now, he will eclipse that mark. So JT Barrett is a very capable capable quarterback, excuse me. Now, I believe if Braxton Miller shall return to the Buckeyes, he should come back as some type of H-back or a running back. Everybody knows Braxton Miller is a great quarterback / running back. He can run and make people miss like it's nothing. And that's why I believe if Braxton Miller returns to the Buckeyes in 2015, he should become the starting running back or split time as a running back and not be the starting quarterback. JT Barrett has earned the spot to be the starting quarterback in 2015 for the Ohio State Buckeyes.